Hey everybody, make a little video here. I've started adding a lot of people on Facebook, and I always put out motivational stuff. And my phrase, "Turn your pain into power." I want people to understand what that means. When I was a young kid, I was a victim of, of a hate crime, is what it was. I was damn near beat to death because I was a white guy in the wrong neighborhood. And for a long time, man, that was the point for me in my life where I spiraled out of control. I was full of hate and rage, and I turned to drugs and alcohol, and it flipped my life upside down because I was an innocent little kid. And I was brutally beaten. And from that point on, I was never going to be a victim again. And so I turned myself into the meanest person I could possibly be. That way, if somebody saw me and even thought about it, they wouldn't, because I wanted to be that guy that nobody messed with. And that was the point of my life where everything went crazy. I lost total control of my life. And for a long time, I got to the age of 26. I was 17, 18 years old when that happened. And 26 years old, I remember sitting up at night wanting to kill myself. And all I could think about was, is this it for me? Like, well, there's got to be something better. And I was saying, we were at war. And I said, you know what? I'm not afraid to fight. I fought my whole freaking life. Why not sign up for the infantry and go fight in the war? And hopefully I die. At least I come back, a hero. To give my family something to be proud of. And that next morning, I was 26 years old. Signed up for the infantry to go fight. And, that was a life changer for me. I was finally a part of something that was pretty amazing. It was better. And I felt good about myself doing something worth doing. And, our deployment was, it sucked. There's no doubt about it. But, I had a lot of issues going into the military. And then I got hurt because I was always going 100 miles an hour lifting, and I got twisted up in basic training, and I carried injuries with me for a long time. And I got out and was like, I was medically retired, and I had to find myself again. That was rough, man. That's when it really got bad, because I got married and then I had a child, and I didn't know who I was. And it was horrible. And that's when it really got bad. And, I got to a point where my wife and Elsie went to live with her mother in Arkansas. And I was, that was it for me. I was so disconnected and still full of hate. And I was ready to pull the trigger. And luckily I had a good support system, and my father and mother and everybody went to bat with me, went to the VA and stuff with me. But there was a point where I couldn't shake it. And I had a pistol in one hand, and I'll never forget, I was at my godparents' house, Frank and Angela Stone's house, and that was it for me, man. That was rock bottom. And I remember pulling up a picture of my daughter. And that's the moment in my life where I've loved, man, that I flipped that switch. And I told myself, she deserves to have a dad. And I'm being a piece of crap, pity party, crybaby. If I'm a big tough guy, well, let's see what you're made of. And, it was a hard fought. I fought as hard as I could, and I had setbacks, and, breaking addictions, and is tough. And looking at yourself in the mirror and knowing what you've done in the past, and saying, okay, I forgive you for doing that. You can do better. So let's get after it. And I learned how to turn my pain into power. And when I would train lifting, I would visualize that weight being, I would put those memories into that weight. And every time I lifted that weight, that was that many times that I beat my addiction or beat that traumatic experience, that horrible freaking memory. And I told myself I was more powerful than this. I'm more powerful than this. And I did it day in and day out. And I ended up breaking a world record because my body got stronger. My mind got stronger. And if you believe in yourself, you can really do anything. I'm telling you, I was the worst of the worst. And I've suffered. And I got tired of it. So when, you owe it, you do owe people something. You owe yourself, you owe your loved ones, and you owe it to other people because pain is a gift. It's all about mindset. Pain is a freaking gift because you can use it and you can turn yourself into the best version that you could possibly be. I've been there and I've done it. It's hard work, but it's worth it. So don't ever give up on life. Like, take those horrible things that have happened to you and you can turn it. That's what I mean when I mean turn your pain into power. You stop being a victim, number one, and stop throwing yourself pity parties. Get up and get after it. Because you can literally change your brain chemistry. You can change. Your past does not have to define who you are, obviously. I get up every day and I try to do my best, and I will continue to do my best until the day I die. Pain is a gift. Use it. And I want everybody to know, the purpose to this video too is, a lot of people, I'm making more friends and stuff. People need to know who I am and what I'm about. And you can take your life to that next level. See, when you experience the lowest of the low, I'm telling you, when you change yourself, you're happy. You can experience love and life on a whole different level. I mean, my life is amazing, and I fought hard to get here, and I want everyone to know that if they hurt and struggle, get a hold of me. I'll help you. I promise you, I will. I feel that's what I've been put on this earth to do. And I'll do whatever I can to help you, and I will try to teach you the coping mechanisms that I've used. And it's a tough battle to fight, but it's worth it. This life is worth it. I love every one of you guys. I'm going to continue to train hard. I got some big things coming up. I'm stepping into an arena that I've never been in before, but I'll tell you what, I'm going to go after it with the same intensity and tenacity that I do when I train, and I promise you I will succeed. And my purpose too is to get to a point where I can truly help others, and I'm damn sure going to do that. So I want you guys to get motivated. I'll keep putting out videos and stuff. Just stay in touch with me. If you hurt, get a hold of me, because I love you guys and I know what it's like to suffer, and I know what it's like to conquer it also. But be prepared to put in the work. But I love you guys. I'm sorry for the long video, but that's what it is. Keep it up. Get up and get after it. Turn your pain into power.